Pursuit of accountability. Russian Investigative Committee takes action in the aftermath of the fateful plane crash involving an Embraer legacy aircraft. The Russian Investigative Committee springs into action, initiating a significant step in the quest for accountability. This committee discloses the initiation of a criminal case invoking Article 263 of the Criminal Code of the Russian Federation. This article pertains to the breach of regulations governing traffic safety and the operation of air transport. The plane's ill-fated connection to Yevgeny Prigozhin, the leader of the Wagner Group, amplifies the gravity of the situation. With an investigative team en route to the crash site, the committee sets forth the intent to conduct a series of forensic examinations. A comprehensive array of investigative measures will be deployed to ascertain the root causes that led to the tragic crash, holding individuals and entities accountable for any lapses in adherence to air transport regulations. Global attention. US President Biden reacts to Russian plane crash. News of the reported plane crash in Russia reverberates on an international scale, reaching the attention of US President Joe Biden. The White House confirms that President Biden has been briefed on the incident, underlining the significance of the event. In an intriguing twist, speculation surrounding the presence of Wagner founder Yevgeny Prigozhin on the crashed plane adds an air of complexity. The White House National Security Council acknowledges the reports, with a spokesperson implying that the presence of Prigozhin aboard the crashed aircraft wouldn't come as a surprise. The spokesperson links this occurrence to the sequence of events triggered by the conflict in Ukraine, which has seen a private army's march toward Moscow and further ramifications. Concerns and caution. US officials predict Prigozhin's vulnerability. Amid the evolving narrative, a chorus of concern emerges from prominent figures within the U.S. administration regarding the safety of Yevgeny Prigozhin, the Wagner chief. The failure of his armed rebellion against Russia earlier in the year has seemingly heightened the risk to his well-being, as US officials voice their apprehensions. This cautionary sentiment is echoed by none other than President Joe Biden himself, who candidly offers advice on vigilance in choosing one's sustenance. In parallel, CIA Director Bill Burns and Secretary of State Antony Blinken echo these concerns, citing the historical precedent of retribution within Russia's political landscape. Burns alludes to the Kremlin's penchant for retaliation, highlighting the potential for Prigozhin to face further consequences. Blinken adds his voice to the discourse, emphasizing the stark disparity between NATO's open door policy and Russia's perceived open windows policy. The heightened vulnerability of Prigozhin in such a context is undeniable. Yet amidst these concerns, the U.S. State Department and the National Security Council maintain a conspicuous silence in response to Russian state media's coverage of the plane crash, leaving space for speculation in this intricate saga.